Wait, is it Wednesday again? Hey, that means only one thing. Hump Day Twang licks. Well, howdy, welcome back to the Bender Bunker. Can you believe it's another Wednesday? Which means it's time for another Hump Day Twang lick. This is Hump Day Twang lick number 2. We're still in the month of January for 2018, so Hump Day licks 1 through 4 are all going to be in the key of A, and they're all going to have the same backing rhythm, because that's the premise of the Hump Day Twang lick concept. So for those that don't remember Hump Day 1 or haven't seen it, this is the first time we're using a what I call kind of a fake Waylon Jennings mid-70s type of rhythm. I'm going to refresh your memory, turn on my loop-de-loop pedal, and then once that gets rolling, I'm going to play today's lick over it. So here's what it sounds like. There you go. It's a hot little number. It's twanging behind the nut. I know, and I haven't even bought you dinner yet. But basically, here's the lick in isolation, so you can get a little bit better listen to it. So if that sounds good to you, go grab your tally. What are you waiting for? Let's get through this Wednesday together, and I'll be right back with the twang behind the nut. All right, let's get this party started. Move up close for the hot fretboard action. First thing we're going to do is hit our open A string and roll it on the 3rd and 4th fret, which is going to be my middle and my ring finger. And then that's going to put our index finger in position on the G string on the 2nd fret. So that's what we want. So again, we're in A. And then what we're doing after we hit that G string is we're coming back to the A string, but we're kind of doing a real quick muted ghost note. So if you count the open in the first roll as 3 notes, 4, and then coming back as 5. So we've got 5 notes really there in play. It's just that last note is kind of a muted note. Okay. Where you go from there is actually the high E string. Sounds kind of funky out of context, but go with me on this. So now we've got 6 notes in play. Okay. Now when we get to that high E open, we're sliding our index finger down on the G string behind the nut, because we've got to do a pre-bend is the next thing we're going to do. So and what we're doing is we're pre-bending so that it's a full step up. Right about there. So what I need you to practice right now is hitting that high E, moving your finger down, pre-bending the G, and then hitting the G for that full step bend and letting it down. So this will be our next exercise. Okay, this being a hit and run twang lick lesson, we're going to keep it moving. Next thing we're doing is what we did, similar to what we did in twang lick 1. We come up here. So that's a G string on the 6th, high E on the 5th. And once we get there, we're going to hit the G string again on the 6th, and then the high E open. Once we do after that, we're going to take our middle finger down to the 4th and bend it up. And then I'm going to alternate with the high E open. G string 2nd. Here's the whole thing all the way through on the slow speed. One little variation I like to do at the end is throw my finger, my pinky on the high E 5th fret, so it's more like instead of just the high E open. Your choice. You can go. You got a little option there. So all the way through, again, real staccato. I'm picking back here on the bridge pickup. I'm keeping it kind of twangy. So there you have it. It's Hump Day Twang Lick number 2. Twang behind the nut. I'm going to bring the loop-de-loop pedal back in, play it in context, and we're going to call it a day and see each other next Wednesday. So you be good until then.